a beautiful day.
Oh, good morning, Rigmor. Did you sleep well? Carice and I decided on this dress. What do you think? I was thinking of wearing it at the palace. Might as well look the part. It could be the last chance I get, and if anything happens, I want to go out in style. Oh, my sweet dragonborn. You know, all these years since I last saw you, and coming to know the secret about my past, at times I can't help but feel so helpless. I wonder sometimes, why can't I just be normal? Then why must I endure this huge weight thrust upon me? It leaves me feeling almost violated. It's like a curse. And every time I try to run away and hide from it, it always comes to find me. Every single time. Friathoth once told me about a little girl, born in the wrong time, into a world of hurt. Another poor bastard caught up in a sewer rat-infested royal cesspit not of her making. And now, at this moment, I know how scared she was feeling. How completely helpless. Alone. Her name was Kintyra. She didn't make it. You really don't have any idea, do you? And you didn't listen to a word I said. Wait for me outside the door. I need to change and pack a few things. I'll be out in a while. Follow me. It's such a beautiful day, Dragonborn. I thought I would show you around a little.
Guardian General?
I want to go visit an old place I used to play, like I promised, just for old time's sake before we head for the Imperial City.
you picked up.
What's up? Okay, good. Follow me. It's not too much further. You'll like it here. We're on the Orange Road. This road takes you all the way to Coral. Coral is amazing. I'll take you there one day. Maybe. Let's leave the horses here. See this tree? This is my tree. I would climb up and just sit in the branches, gazing out over the great forest below.
Haha. Come on, Dragonborn. Where's your sense of adventure?
Come on, Dragonborn, you slowpokes. Over here, Dragonborn. That's the Imperial City. Quite impressive, huh? That's it over there, you know. The Great Forest, the one I told you about that time on the way to Riften. It stretches all the way to the mountains on the border with Hamilton. I've been meaning to come back here, but never got around to it. I guess now is as good a time as any, just in case. For old time's sake. I might not get another chance now. You know, I took it for granted when I returned home, all these places would be there for me to rediscover, like whenever. No more running, no more hiding. But after everything, there's still no place for me to actually feel safe and belong. Seems like the crap just keeps following me everywhere I go, right? But here, that little girl is still playing amongst the trees. No one can touch me here.
Sure. Let's go.
Come on, Dragonborn. This way.
We mustn't go too deep. There are still wolves who live in the forest, but they mostly come out at night. When we were kids, we would come here to get out of the cold of the mountain. There should be a stream. Listen. Can you hear it? Over there. Come on. Oh my. It's just as I remember it.
Hey, why don't you relax a while? I just want to spend a few moments with my thoughts. Do you like the flowers, Dragonborn? No, silly me. I forgot. How could you?
You're a mighty warrior.
Just kidding. I should bring my stuff down here. Do some paintings. So I don't have to take the flowers home. It's kind of sad when they all go, you know, droopy droop droop. Hey, did you hear that? Was that a deer? Yeah, I think it was. I think it's gone now. Did you know there used to be minotaurs around here? In these woods? How cool is that, Dragonborn? They're all gone now. Poor minotaurs. Hey, a frog. Here, froggy. Froggy, froggy. Oh. Flopped off. Oh my days, Dragonborn. Come on, quick. Come on, sit over here, next to me. I know, it's our den. You know, hidey hole. If we're quiet, no one will ever find us. We could stay here, live out here in the forest, forever. Shh! You must be quiet and very, very still. We're safe now. No one will ever find us here.
Thank you, Dragonborn.
I know. Shall we go? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Come on!
Promise me, Dragonborn! Promise me! If anything happens to me, if I don't make it, kill every single one of them!
Come on, let's go.
Over there. Come on.
I'm sorry about back there. No, I do. It wasn't clever. Or called for. Or ladylike. Come on, let's book a room at the hotel. This is the Plaza District. It used to be called the Talos Plaza, but since the Concordat, they dropped the name. The hotel is over there. We can book a room, settle in, and I'll show you around later if you like.
Can it be true? Oh, the gods have brought you to me. I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm actually standing right next to the Dragonborn. I'm your #1 fan.
Oh, oh my.
I've followed all of your adventures and have the most extensive collection of news clippings in Cyrodiil. Everyone knows about your noble and brave deeds, Dragonborn. I just want you to know I love you so much. I will do anything you want. Just name it. I am your eternal servant. I am your Batman. Well, if you change your mind, I'm always around. Just call, Dragonborn. Yes, call and I will be there. Bye-bye!
I can't believe that just happened. Man, that was creepy. He's still over there.
Look, he's waving. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Countess, it's an honor to have you as our guest. How can we help you today?
I require a room with 2 separate beds. One for me and one for my personal Batman. We'll be staying a few nights.
Of course, milady. I'll charge your account accordingly. The room upstairs on the left has 2 single beds and would be perfect.
Thank you.
Of course, if you require anything else, just ask. Your Batman has full access to the laundry room, located in the basement. Adjacent to the laundry room is the cesspit, so you'll also be able to empty Lady Rigmor's piss pot from under her bed.
Yeah. You see what I did there?
Come on. Shut the door, Batman. Ah, that's better. The comforts of home. Okay. I was just kidding. Literally, it means pack horse. Generals sometimes have them as a runner, cook, or even a valet. You know, to wash your britches. Yeah, pretty impressive, huh? There's 6 main districts which surround the palace. You used to be able to access the palace gardens from all of the districts, but Sethius has since stopped all that. To get to the palace, we'll have to go through the temple district, but that's the last place we'll go. Probably for security reasons. It makes sense, really, as the temple district leads onto the waterfront. I'll show you later. But for now, Dragonborn, would you mind if I took a rest? It's been a difficult morning. Hey, I'll be okay here. Go for a wander about if you like. Wake me in about an hour. Oh, hey. You okay? No, it's okay. Let's go get something to eat. I'm starving. About a year, and it's actually Sir Robert de Medallius. Dragonborn, what's wrong? Come on, if it's about Bobby, I want to know. You're jealous. Yes, you are. Am too. Oh, the gods. You really are something, you know that? You had better not do anything to him. He will be there, you know, with his father, the Count of Leowin. And you promised... I can't believe you're jealous of Bobby. Anything else you want to know about him? Dragonborn, that's none of your business. Is this some kind of inquisition? And if you must know, no! Bobby and I have not done it yet. Happy now? Yeah, right. Don't you think I know that? It's hard for me too. Hey, why don't we go grab a drink? Talk about old times. I know a great tavern just around the corner. Would you like that? Come on then, silly. Wonder if we'll bump into your adoring fan again. We're almost there. With a bit of luck, we'll get a side table.
Wow, look at all the colors.
Here it is, the foaming flask.
Come on, sit over here.
Welcome to the Foaming Flask. Make yourselves at home.
I'll have what you're having, as long as it's got alcohol in it and strong.
Take a seat. I'll be right over. Here you go. On the house.
Thanks.
Wow, what is this stuff?
Hey, do you remember that time we got thrown out of the Bannered Mare? Yeah. I never did find out why I could do that, you know. I just kinda knew. Sometimes I wonder whatever happened to Mr. Bear. Dragonborn, whatever did happen at the top of Blacklight Tower? I meant to ask. Yeah. I couldn't move. I just froze. My stomach was all knotted up. But just knowing that he's gone, it's helped me to move on from all that back then. Sometimes I'll get a reminder, catch myself in the mirror, or roll on my back. Those were some crazy times, right? Have you seen any of the others? Cassius, Ingol, Sorella? And didn't Ingol move to the mountains with Angie? Sorella must be about 12 now. I would love to see her again. He stayed with us for a little while, helped us settle in, then moved back to Torval. He still writes sometimes and comes to visit once a year. He hasn't changed. I was a real pain in the ass, but I owe my life to that kind old Khajiit, and, of course, you. Let's get another one. What you having? The same?
Hi.
Hey there, sweetheart. Two more of the same? I'll bring them right over.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Here's to us. the daughter of Azura meets the defeater of Alderaan. You're not going to get out of it this time, and I want to know all about it. So you could, like, say something and everybody around you drops down dead? No! Don't you dare! Oh! Har har, you kidder. So, then what happened? Wow, that's amazing. I'm so glad to have you here with me again, Dragonborn. Truly. Go get another one. I'm starting to feel good.
I guess they don't call it special brew for nothing, right?
Here you go. Now you be careful, because this is pretty potent stuff, you know.
Thank you.
Actually, I could totally get used to this.
This might be my last chance. I'm gonna so ignore you and enjoy myself. How many times have you saved me now? Whatever. Come on, it's gotta be more than that. At least 10 times. Remember when we had to wear those disguises? And I said you looked good in a dress? Well, do they? Oh, oh my. Yeah. Oops. I think I'm a bit tipsy.
Watch out when you go outside. The old special brew kicks in with a breath of fresh air.
Hello! Make way for the Countess of Bruma!
Oi, keep the bloody noise down.
Why don't you look where you're going? Dragonborn, are you swaying all over the road, or is it just me? Hey, hotel!
What the hell was that stuff? Thankfully, it seems to be wearing off a bit.
Here we are! Dragonborn! We made it. Okay. Dragonborn, wait. I don't care. I want you. I want you right now. We've both been drinking. I might not ever get another chance. I love you. I've always loved you, and I want you. This is our moment. You are mine, and I am yours. Fuck Bobby. Dragonborn, please, wait. What is going to become of us? What if they send me away? And if they don't? If I can go home? Confess our love? I love you so much, Dragonborn. I've missed you so much. What do we do now? Yeah, what will be, will be. Can you wait downstairs while I change? I'm going to need to look the part. I just want to get this over with, either way. My Lord Dragonborn, would you kindly escort me to the ball? Come on, follow me.
Oh, such colors.
Home. Access to the Emperor's Way is closed. State your identity and business here.
Countess Rigmor of Bruma, and this is...
No need, milady. I knew it had to be you. Please enter. Everyone is assembled in the Imperial Chamber. Have the Lord Chancellor informed you have arrived.
Thank you.
Yoo-hoo!
It's that creepy guy again. He's coming over.
Well met, my fine Dragonborn. I'm filled with such joy to see you once again. Oh, my cheeks are glowing. How are you on this fine day? Yes. I could sing you a song, shine your shiny bits, anything for you. Just name it and I will do your bidding. You cannot imagine just how excited I am to just be in your presence. I am such a lucky, lucky boy. Oh. Of course. Countess Rigmor of Bruma. How rude of me. Please forgive me.
Balin, get back to your work.
Well, have a nice and happy day. Until next time.
Maybe he's just a harmless guy, Dragonborn. Okay, he's a bit weird, you know? Come on. Who doesn't know about the Dragonborn, the hero of Whiterun?
He's meant to be a tent in the gardens here, but just stands there waving at us.
No, he's not waving at us. He's waving at you, Dragonborn.
Shoo! Scram!
Come on, let's get this over with. Don't say a word.
Rigmor, you're here at last. Words are not enough to describe how beautiful and radiant you look. Guardian General, thank you for escorting the Countess here safely. You have my sincere gratitude. Rigmor, if you please.
Aha! Finally, the mystery behind my errant son's disappearance is revealed. Countess Rigmor of Bruma, Robert has told us all about you, my lady.
Good things, I hope, Count Leywin.
Why, are there some bad things?
If there were, Count, one would expect only the most dignified behavior of a knight and gentleman.
The Countess has you over a barrel already, Bobby. Hang on tight, boy. It's going to be a rough ride. No offense, Rigmor. As you can see, these balls, as they call them, aren't really the sort of balls I understand them to be.
Father, mind your manners. Ladies are present.
I'm sorry, Count. I don't understand. Exactly which balls do you have in mind?
Who's over the barrel now, Leowin? Pray tell us, Countess, what finally brings you out of the cold?
Yes, Countess. Join us at the table. We have so much to catch up on. How's
Guardian,
your mother?
might I have a word in private? It concerns Rigmor. It was something that was said over dinner last night. We've all been here for a few days, and heard Rigmor had arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, she didn't attend last night, and the Counts were becoming agitated. They just want her to sign the decree so they can all go home. Some of the Counts do not recognize Rigmor as nobility. They say she is a commoner. I, of course, defended her honor robustly. When Count Coral suggested Bruma wasn't doing enough to stop bandits sneaking through the Jarl Mountains to raid the northern counties, my father countered the complaint that as soon as Bruma signs the decree, it'll be signing away its status protected under international law as a free city. Once Ariel Sethius gets Rigmor's signature on the decree, it will legitimize his claim to the Mede dynasty and everything therein. Once he proclaims himself Titus Mede III, he will own Bruma, and will no longer be a free city. And my father told them the Emperor has plans for Bruma, and they should no longer be concerned. That, I'm afraid, I don't know. Because, Guardian, I love Rigmor with all my heart. And if anything were to befall her, I would never forgive myself. She has changed my life completely, and I intend to marry her. So I have a plan to protect her honor until that time comes, decree or no decree. As you know, my father is the Count of Leowen. He commands the largest force, but is loyal only to Sethius, as am I. If the Emperor does indeed have any plans for Bruma that could affect the House of Rigmor, if I were to publicly propose, and she were to accept my hand in marriage, we could rule the county together as Count and Countess of Bruma. Any plans the Emperor had, he would seriously have to reconsider, or come to naught. Is Rigmor not worth it? Guardian, you know her as well as I. Our engagement has been a long time coming. Look at these stuck-up so-called nobles fawning over her as we speak, with sweet-sounding words. Don't think for one moment I am ignorant to the fact that they feel the same way about Father and I. In their eyes, we too are also commoners, bandits, scum from the Highlands. Rigmor and I were meant to be together. It's our destiny, our fate. And no noble, or even Emperor, is going to get between us. When you have a private moment, tell Rigmor of my plans, that my love is true. Because when she signs that document, her life may be in danger. And I intend to be the knight in shining armor that saves the day and our future together. It would be for the best interests of all present that she accept. I don't want to surprise or embarrass her, or take any chances. Thank you, Guardian. You won't regret this. I never forget who my friends are.
Aha! Bobby, come and join us. So, when
Guardian,
are you going to
we are
put the question to
dining.
this beautiful damsel?
Okay,
Such a pretty young
please
don't you
excuse
think,
me
boy?
for one
It would be
moment.
such a shame to miss out on the opportunity to save her.
Count Leowen, please leave the poor Countess alone. Note how she blushes. Sir Robert and the Countess would make such an excellent marriage, don't you think?
All in good time, Lady Cora.
Dragonborn, what? Yes, it's the decision we made. We all agreed on it. The Emperor will rule supreme. What plans? I just want to sign the damn thing and go home, nothing more. Go on. Oh, the gods, the idiot. What is he thinking? Tell me you're kidding, right? No, I don't love Bobby. I love you. Of course. But what about us? Are you dumping me? You know, I thought better of you. I thought we had something. All that back there, was that a lie? I suppose next you're going to tell me you're only doing it for me, out of love? That you only want to see me happy? And that sometimes if we love someone, we have to let them go, right? I would rather die in your arms than lose you again. But now I see the real you. Now I see through all the lies, and that you've been leading me on all this time. I'm here for you. Whatever. You know what you are, Dragonborn? You are pathetic.
Okay, I'll accept Bobby's hand in marriage, because he's a real gentleman. At least he isn't going to mess with my head and dump me at the drop of a hat. But by the time I get home, I want you gone. Do you understand? And I never, ever want to see your face again! How dare you speak to me like that? This conversation is done. Don't you threaten me! Dragonborn, stop. Forgotten what? Oh, Dragonborn, I'm sorry.
I love you so much, Dragonborn. Okay. Go on. You mean dump him by courier? Oh, my sweet, silly Dragonborn. I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know. Bobby doesn't deserve that. I would rather tell him the truth, right now, to his face, than continue this charade. Uh-huh. If he proposes, I will refuse. I would rather be exiled and risk my life, just to have you come get me. If I don't make it, then at least I died loving you. You're not mad at me, are you? Are we still good? Okay.
So tell us, Lady Rigmor, why has Bruma had such a change of heart? Considering the circumstances, surely Bruma is better off remaining a free city?
Bruma has decided to sign the noble decree and join the 6 counties of Cyrodiil, making a 7th. Therefore returning to the fold, exemplifying the county of Bruma's loyalty to the Empire, so as to legitimize the title of our beloved Emperor, Titus Mede III.
Talking of which, Lord Chancellor, I had hoped to make haste as to signing the document. Bruma wishes only the best for our county, and the continuity of the Empire. And of course, the coronation of our Emperor.
Unfortunately, the Emperor is unavailable to join us at present and wishes me to convey his sincere apologies. Please help yourselves to the refreshments provided, then return to your guest rooms here at the palace until the reschedule has been confirmed. This should take place tomorrow. The Emperor thanks you all for your patience, continued support, and understanding. If my Lady Rigmor would be so kind as to follow me, as so only to be acquainted with her designated quarters. My lady, as I have conveyed to our other noble guests, the Emperor wishes you all to remain here at the palace until the signing of the decree and the subsequent coronation have taken place. Then you will be free to return to Bruma as you see fit. An adjacent room for your companion is provided in suite, as stated in the agreement. I do apologize for any inconvenience caused, and hope your stay here will be a pleasant one, as best it can be. I would also like to take the opportunity to thank you for finally attending, and would like you to convey my respects to Lady Sigun upon your return. Please, feel free to return to our guests.
Thank you, Lord Chancellor. You have been so kind. Be assured, your respects will be conveyed as you wish. Ugh. Now I remember why I liked living at the Roxy Inn so much. I know, right? It can't be much fun for Blackwell having an icicle permanently stuck up his ass. Friathoff. Although some of it I picked up from Malsam's constant bitching and whining. Are you kidding? I'm gonna rest here for a while. All that back there has drained me. Ugh! Good night, Dragonborn. Dragonborn, wake up. It's time to go. Time to sign the decree. They're waiting for us in the Imperial Chamber.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, I feel relieved, but a little nervous, I guess. Dragonborn, what's wrong? Dragonborn... Okay. I was thinking of what you said, and I have decided to accept if he proposes. But what will we do? What's to stop them from coming after us when I dump Bobby? We'll be back to square one. But it's only speculation, Dragonborn. Quintus has sworn fealty to the Emperor, and he's in Hammerfell. But they have the new Imperial army. That's 6 legions, Dragonborn. Even if you did convince Quintus, that's 5-to-1 odds. How can we hold out against a siege? Even if Ingol and Cassius could muster 100 men, there's no way out. Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. After you, Dragonborn.
2 years ago, we rode into the city at the head of an army. But this army was not one of occupation. This army was not one of subjugation. No, this was an army of liberation. Liberation of an empire left buckling under the weight of poverty and recession. An empire ravished by pirates and bandits from the lawless border regions. An empire threatened by a dominion with its sights set on reclaiming this land for the Elven nations. An empire left decadent and abandoned by its predecessor. In this very room, upon this very floor, lay the crowns of this once great seat of civilization. And by legal right of combat, it was the people of this great city that placed them upon our heads. And we flourished. We became great again. We prospered and thrived. The old was replaced with the new. A new dawn, a new era, and with it, the creation of a new Imperial army to protect and serve the 6 counties of Cyrodiil and the Imperial territories. Provinces and colonies once weak, annexed and lost, were once again reclaimed, and the world trembled and knew its place. History is to be made this day, this very moment, as the county of Bruma returns to the fold. And we shall stand united as we become once again the 7 counties of Cyrodiil, to show the world our strength, our unity, and our fortitude in our wholeness. And they shall come to know of our intention to strengthen our resolve. And they shall come to know of our intention to be a global force to be reckoned with. And they shall come to know of our intention to expand our empire, as is our divine right. United under the name of the most powerful dynasty in all of Tamriel.
Countess Rigmor of Bruma, you have graced us with your presence here today to sign the noble decree. And with it, you will inherit what was set out in the White Gold Agreement, including full access to trade, a personal Imperial Legion loyal only to you, and a place at the seat of representatives here in the Imperial Chamber. By signing the decree, you forfeit your status of a free city, and by doing so revoke the corrupt, weak, and unelected international laws, and legitimize your Emperor's claim to the titles of the Mede dynasty. Do you wish to say anything before you sign?
Only that I would like to thank the Emperor for this opportunity, and thank all the noble houses for their openness and kindness since I arrived, and that you all can be assured of the House of Bruma's loyalty and support.
Lord Chancellor, please proceed.
Approach the table and sign, my lady. The houses of Cyrodiil are united. Long live the Emperor!
Could I please have everyone's attention? I have an important announcement to make. As many of you might know, Countess Rigmor and I have been acquainted this past year. And I cannot think of any better occasion to tell her of my undying love for her, and to humbly ask her something that's been a long time overdue. Rigmor, it would be my greatest honor if you would become my wife.
Oh, the gods, Bobby.
Will you marry me?
Yes! Yes, of course!
Bravo, bravo. And might I say, very impressive. Oh, I think you do. Morag Cethius sucker-punched by a master stroke of genius? Guardian and protector of Countess Rigmor of Bruma. Indeed, a title you should be very proud of. Meet me in the temple gardens tomorrow morning before the coronation. There are some things I would like to discuss.
Lord Chancellor? Well, my boy, you certainly don't fail to deliver. Congratulations are in order. More wine! A toast to the happy couple. To my Bobby, Sir Robert and Rigmor.
Thank you, Guardian. If you have a moment. I found out what's been going on. Last night I discovered a ventilation shaft behind the wall. The shafts are connected. Every room has them. And each one has an access panel behind the banners. When Father was asleep, I inched my way in and managed to maneuver myself within earshot of Coral's room. Morag Cethius was there, discussing the fate of Bruma. For whatever reason, she wants to even the balance of power. My father commands the largest army in Cyrodiil, and has Anvil in his pocket. Anvil has access to Quintus Vitalis and his army. You know of him? Well, the plan was to set Rigmor up for a fall after she signed the decree. Mercenaries were to be paid to raid the counties of Coral and Shadenhall, and the blame was to be put on Bruma for not taking prompt and appropriate action to stop it. They were then to call a meeting at the seat of representatives in the Imperial Chamber, and call for a vote of no confidence in the House of Bruma, which would then be dissolved. Coral and Shadenhall were to march into Bruma County, take control, and divide it up between them. Shadenhall was to get the iron ore deposits and the mines. Coral was to get control of the city, and with it the title of Duke of the counties of Coral and Bruma. He would demand 1,000 men, and together they would reset the balance of power in Cyrodiil. Rigmor's family are considered commoners. With Morag's persuasion, the Emperor would turn a blind eye just to appease the nobility. Exactly. But I don't think the Emperor knows about the plot. Once the coronation is over, I intend to inform my father of Morag Cethius and her possible motives. He'll know what to do. She's always been there. Many years ago, we were based in the Colovian Highlands. My father was the local bandit chieftain, and Cethius arrived with 200 men. They had parley, and we were to join them. Morag was already with Cethius. He never went anywhere without her. Over the coming years, Cethius banded together all the bandit chiefs in the border regions. We became unstoppable. Even before Titus Meade II mysteriously disappeared. On very rare occasions, Morag would disappear. No one knew where, but she always came back looking younger than she left. Something she has maintained to do to this day, leading to rumors. But Cethius didn't want to usurp the Imperial throne. Neither did my father, but Morag Cethius insisted. She has some sort of power over him, Guardian. You would think with what she has already, she'd be happy with that. But she seems to thrive on causing dissent, scheming, or sowing seeds of discord. Anyway, none of that matters now. Bruma will have the support of not only the House of Leowen, but Anvil, Skingrad, and Breville, plus Quintus' Western Army. So my work is done here, and I have you to thank for it. But I would love to be a fly on the wall later, if you catch my drift. But beware of Blackwell. He's taken a keen interest in you since you arrived. Please, call me Bobby. I bid you good night. Take good care of Rigmor for me. After the coronation tomorrow, we can plan our wedding and set things in motion.
Of course, Guardian. Thank you all for your support, and I bid you all good night. I feel sick to my stomach, if you must know. What did Bobby want? But why? Is that what all this is about? This is the reason why we're here, and not what we thought? Well, it seemed pretty real to me. Rags storming off, and I noticed Coral and Shadenhall left pretty quickly too. We are in the heart of the Imperial Palace, Dragonborn. These people don't do play acting to such a huge scale. There's gotta be something in what Bobby said. It's like they pick up on things, anything, and use it to mess with your head. What did he say? Unless he knows, right? He knows about me, and they were going to make a move after the signing. So maybe he's assumed you put Bobby up to the proposal. There's no love lost for the Lord Chancellor, Dragonborn. He might not even know about the plot between Morag, Coral, and Shadenhall. If what Bobby says is true, why would Morag want to balance the power? The only thing I can think of is that she might fear Leowen. After all, he has the strongest force, right? What? I didn't do anything. Of course. He has the support of Anvil, Breville, Skingrad, and Quintus' army in the west. By the gods, Bobby doesn't want me. He wants Bruma. If I marry him, he becomes Count by default. What? Okay, so Morag stormed out, not because of any plot she had with Coral and Shadenhall was subverted, but because the balance of power has just become weighed in favor of the Count of Leowen, and he wants the Imperial crown for himself?
You know what? All this bullshit makes me want to go knocking on the Emperor's door and saying to him, "Hey, asshole, I've got a real royal bloodline that goes back to the first Mede dynasty, so go bite me." You know, it's like a kind of violence. What they say and do, how they can instill fear into someone with just words. Makes you feel sick to the stomach with fear and worry. Like rats caught in a trap. What about it? You're not seriously thinking about crawling around in that thing eavesdropping, are you? What about me? Dragonborn! Hey, I would love that. Oh, har har. You really are something. You know that?